place. The dirt track was one of the main drags, according to the maps, that lines up with the old parish map at least. This must be it here, is it?
I think so. Maybe. Or it goes around there.
Yeah, I don't think you go down there, but there's an old looking tree there. Alright.
Rocks and things like that. Grass is kind of short.
This has just been it. There's quite a few exotic looking trees in there. We've plotted a bunch of GPS points. There's a pile there, some old rocks. Anyway, I've plotted a bunch of GPS points, so we might jump out and see where they are exactly. Catch you soon. So it's an interesting area. This one, quite dense bush now. You can see where the blocks would have been. There's, trees, and there's outlines with sort of like that position there. I don't know if you can see that. A broken tree up against some rocks. Lots of tin around. You can see all these, I think they're locust trees down in there. There's quite a few of them. We saw a lot of agaves. There's all these spiky looking things here, whatever they are. Just go down in here and have a quick look. And probably quite a bit of modern rubbish realistically. I mean, it's a bit of an open area. Probably get a lot of camping in here. Some bricks down here though. And yeah, it's just generally an interesting spot, so I guess we'll just jump out and start having a swing. See what we get. See you soon. Alright, we're finally out of the car after having a bit of a drive. I don't really know what this area is, but we'll see what we get here. Just laying on the ground here was an old padlock, so that's a good start. Surface fine. Hopefully it's a sign of things to come. Alright. Well, this is a really difficult site. There's old stuff here. It's very, very shallow. And there's modern stuff here, which is also shallow. So you kind of trying to pick through what's good and what isn't. You have to dig it all, really. I think we need to find one of these areas which is a bit less public. This is right near the road, and you probably get yokels camping here and such, but just an example, an inch down, if that, I've got one of these old foil shotgun shells. I mean, that's 1800s. And the same area I've got ring pulls, so it's just one of these sites. Yeah, hopefully we get something coin-wise. Right, so I dug a piece of a harmonica reed here. That was the target. I've also found a nice glass stopper. So that's really cool. Definitely quite old. This spot that we're in here, this is the centre of what was marked on the old map as a police paddock. So I'm not sure if the actual police house was here, or it's definitely something here. It's a rabbit warren now, but there's bricks all through it. I saw this here, which I think is the mesh probably off a meat safe. So that's kind of interesting. And yeah, it's just laden with junk as well. So very hard to detect, but we're just sort of working around the edges. Yeah, seeing what's here, so we'll keep on. Big find here, massive dessert spoon, no handle to be seen, but yeah, it's a big object, that one. Gave a good signal. There you go. Alright, so we've ditched the police paddock. We're going to go and check out what was probably a church. We're just walking down what would have been the old road. You can see these two banks down each side. It's a nice width. And yeah, covered in trees. So the church block was on the intersection of this road and another one down further, so we'll wander down and have a look. So honestly, we're doing very little detecting today. It's really hot and just hard going, but it's interesting seeing what's around. We've just been down a few old four-wheel drive tracks and not much to be seen. Found a few old enamel bowls, a heap of old tins. Yeah, so we sort of scrapped that bottom area. We've come back up further towards the modern road. This block here is labelled as a church, or it's a diocese block. We think it was an Anglican church, so again, lots of bricks. An old tank over there you can see, or a couple of them, and heaps of this agave. It's got one of those massive spires on it there. So yeah, we're going to hang here for a bit in the shade, have a drink, have a bit of food, and see what we get. Fingers crossed. Alright guys, well, we're going to sign off. It's stinking hot. Didn't really get much at all today, but it was interesting. We've come to this dam here, one of the largest in New South Wales, I think. Went for a bit of a swim. Down there on the bank we found a heap of old glass, some old London stamped bottles and lots of violet coloured stuff, yeah, crockery. Got this thing here, Esther Brooks pens, it says. So that's kind of cool. No idea what that means or what it is, but we'll look that up. But, yeah, not a bad day. So yeah, we might come back. It's more of a winter place really. It's just stinking hot. We'll see. Maybe need to do more research.
Yeah, come back when the dam's full.
Yeah, when the dam's full as well. This is 45%, so 100% or near to it would be pretty crazy. So, anyway, thanks for checking it out. Hope it's not too tedious, and we'll see you in the next one.